2 changes for the Knicks after the classic against the Wanderers last Monday. Louis Fenton has overcome a hip flexor issue which stopped him in the warm-up, and he's got through this warm-up as well. That one ruled him out against the Wanderers. Alex Rufer goes back to his natural habitat in the centre of the park, so it means Cameron Devlin, despite his goal of the year contender, will start from the bench. And Tomo Hamed, who thought he had a dramatic equaliser on Monday, starts for the first time since February 8. Ben Waine also drops to the bench. We're in search of goals, not just results. Warren Moon has shuffled his attacking deck. Ramat Akbari is back in the starting 11. You'd say either he or Jay O'Shea to slot in an attacking midfield role behind Dylan Wenzel-Halls. And starting for the first time this season, Masato Kudo, who scored nearly 100 goals for one of the bigger clubs in his native Japan, Kashiwa. Fellow Japanese attacker Riku Danzaki starts from the bench for the table. Not unplayable at McDonald Jones Stadium on a rainy afternoon. Remarkable that the pitch has held up so well. We're off on the double header, off and running with Wellington Phoenix. Very visible surface. Scapo thought about it. McGarry joining in. Oh, nice little move back instead of crossing first time. He crosses second time all the way to Fenton. Back it'll come again. Brisbane struggling to clear this one. Hamed and Piscopo can win the ball back here, and Wellington can break with options. Ball. Piscopo one side, Hamed the other, brings in Reno. Can't quite get it cleanly onto his right foot.
Yeah, and the ball's just slightly behind him, wouldn't come across him quick enough, and a lightning counter-attack from Wellington. We know this in a recent game down in Wollongong. And they come up with the corner, but Pisco had to try and dig it out, and he couldn't see that ball. He had to wait for it, and he's trying to swivel on it.
Piscopo's corner is not good enough to find anyone. Footer will loop it in. All he does is find the head of the man who gave it. Mainly Ramat Akbari in that central position behind the strikers, and now they've got an opportunity to find one of these advanced players. Kudo found the head of the Japanese striker. Couldn't. Rufa, Scapo. Dangerous situation developing here. Davila over the top. Best by the overlap. Hingett ignores the overlap for now. There's a chance maybe to play it through the channel. Looking for Brown on the other side. Now Wellington can break down this left side. Truen trying to keep pace. One-on-one. Reno Piscopo unleashes with the shot, which is straight at Young again. Little 360. 40 goes. Davila asking a lot of Fenton, in fact, way too much of
Opening.
Villa. There's room here for Piscopo. Looking to get it on that right foot. Thunderbolt. Fenton's cross. Oh, the deflection goes straight to Jamie Young.
Yeah, didn't gather speed, lucky.
Corey Brown. Gillespie can have another crack now. No pressure on him whatsoever. That one has gone way too far. Stunning strike against Adelaide. Instead he goes out to Hingett. It's a good-looking cross, and over the top with his header is Jesse Daly.
He receives the ball from Jay O'Shea, and he'll come back on his left foot. Daly just too much on it. Right idea.
He's fouled. I think that's the second time that advantage has been played. Anyway, play goes on. McGarry. Hamed finds the back of the net and finds the goal that Wellington have come close on a couple of occasions to scoring. They break the net.
It all starts with this little flick from Piscopo. They got an overload down this left-hand side. You see the movement of Hamed. Hamed's on the edge of the box there, and he'll follow it in, gets a bit of luck with a misclearance or a control. Now, it's an attempted clearance from Aldred, controlled by Hamed, and he just passes that one into the back of the net. So a defensive error, and Brisbane are punished. And on the balance of play and the chance...
For Newcastle. It's Davila, fast stick. Oh, Jamie Young was beaten. I think he was expecting that one to go the other way.
Having those two wing backs being pushed back, and you heard Ufak Taylor at half-time actually saying that a lot of times. Hang on, we'll keep this going.
Here's Hingett. Big chance, huge chance. Kudo doesn't quite fall to him because McGinn...
You heard Ufi Tale at half-time saying how, and if you do have players in a position to push their two wing-backs, Jack Hignett and...
Raw. Their best few chances have come in the last 10 minutes. They go central to O'Shea, who'll have a crack and is brilliantly blocked by David Ball, who stays down.
Up ever since.
Cyrus Demi won the foul, but sprung to life again to keep this attack going for Brisbane. Champness, his cross is all...
Look at Champness. Great play, and that's a super ball. Right across the face of the goal.
Corner taken quickly. Here's O'Shea. Left foot cross. Sale comes for it again. Didn't get anything on that one, you feel.
Nice.
Space to run into ahead of him. It goes over Rufer. Sotirio can't get there in front of Brown, who won the ball. Sotirio stays down, crosses in. They're lining up, and they've got the equaliser with his first touch. Goal, Mabratu. His first goal back in the A-League. He hasn't scored for about 8 years.
Get to it first, Brown. Absolutely superb with that challenge. And what about this for a ball? And at the back post, they have numbers there. And Mabratu with a good header gets the goal that Brisbane deserved in the second half. It's been relentless pressure. Super ball from Gillespie and the perfect header for Mabratu.